Hi there, sign of Cancer. Well, let's see what's going on for you all. I have tried to start this reading for a few times right now, and I just keep getting the message with the cards and with my energy on how it's reacting to this reading that something's not ready yet, or that we feel like something is not time because it's not ready yet. It's like, oh, if you could take the hangman, but say that you are purposely being in the hangman position for whatever reason, because of, like I said, this feeling of something's not done yet or complete. I don't know. And there was a message too about community, so I thought, well, let's just start it over for the fourth time. All right. Yeah, okay, so Spirit guides, angels, you're definitely gonna have to help me on this. You know what? Let's get some Palo Santo burned too, so I can get. I think this reading needs a blessing because of how it started so far. Okay, Spirit guides, angels, if you can join us, give the signs of Cancer here a blessing on their reading, and have the messages come in as clear and concise as they can. It would really help me to help them. All right, Carl Jung's major arcana. Let's just get one. Not to make something confusing. It feels like something can be very overly complicated right now, but it doesn't have to be. Yeah, oh, wow. Like, I'm telling you. Okay, so now it feels in sync. All right, now, because of getting the hangman, this reading feels in sync. Okay, like it's coming from the right spot in my heart or something like that, you know. Something feels more lined up now with this reading. So the hangman, the right way to wholeness, is made up of fateful detours and wrong turnings. It symbolizes surrender, new perspectives, and sacrifice, and mirrors Jung's understanding of the non-linear path to self-discovery. Because you always see the hangman with this you know, like a aura around him, because around the head space, right? Because it symbolizes enlightenment and awakening. And so this is such a necessary, needed. It feels like a break, and it's so necessary. It's so needed. All right. Like, sometimes I get the feeling like a person might not want to be in the hangman position, and then other times it's like this reading where almost like your higher self has given a divine instruction for it, and it's like, okay, now something is going to occur, not sure what, but knowing that there's energy shifts, there's a consciousness being expanded right now. There's so many things going on right now with the body, with consciousness, with awareness, that it's like, you know, I must pause for a moment. I must look at things, maybe even turn them and flip them around completely just to see it right. I'm getting a message of your reading I did a while ago. It was for the month, I believe, though. It was for the month, and so this one's a next 3-day message, but it was talking about your perspective and versus reality, and there was something unfolding for you during the month. So maybe that's what this is kind of like part of. Whoa. Oh, yeah. Yeah, we're going simple with this reading. We're going simple because the message is profoundly important and profoundly simple. And somehow you have reached that. You have 12 with the hangman. You have 24 with Transcendent. Woo! This is a special state, right? It's a state of enlightenment where opposite of it is mundane. When we Well, I always feel like the mundane is when we've gotten a little too attached to the things that are kind of ordinary in our life. We've gotten too attached in some sense, and it's just more like a, this is the routine, this is the same old, same old. Transcendent is not that. Transcendent is taking any little thing. Like imagine being in the shower and watching the, I have like a window near mine, so when the water droplets get on the screen and I'm sitting there kind of meditating because the water feels so good, but looking at the beads, and I'm thinking that to myself. Usually I'm thinking that's very transcendent feeling because it's so beautiful. I like a camera hasn't even captured what I was able to witness with in the shower in a very simple setting. That's an example of taking an ordinary thing in your life and making it transcendent. So you may look like the daydreamer at times because it would truly, you're living from within and then out. and you know this. Wow. So you have the ability, they're saying, to really make things special in your life if you want, because you are a special soul and you do know that you have this enlightenment, this transcendent ability. Now, it might be time to tap into that ability, right? If we're getting a message like that, it may be time to take a step from the things that seem and appear ordinary or boring. And it's like a wait for it. Expand your heart, drop into your heart. Expand your awareness, maybe focus on the breath and just like wait for it because it's coming. That type of experience. Keeping it simple, we have the Queen, and we have the Knowing. Okay. And the Mountain. Ooh. Well, I think that is yours for sure. A simple but profound message too. So, and we're not doing gender in the sense of male or female. We're doing, so the Queen is going to be like the Empress. And this is there's no force here with this energy. Things abundantly come to the Queen, and in return, the energy and the aura, the vibes that the Queen gives off are the things that speak of abundance, riches, wealth, love, like abundance, just in abundance. She's able to give that energy back and receives it. This is associated with fertility, but I'm also picking up on a transformation here with that snake. I always think of transformation when I see that. So there's something here that you are perhaps like in hangman mode, right? And that complete divine feminine, letting the divine feminine power that experience and bring something to you. I think that's the main message here. And you will have a knowing. You have the gnosis here, which is like when you know, you just know. When you know, you just know. It's like feeling through your stomach sometimes, gnosis. What does everything, every cell in your body, what are they telling you about whatever it is that you want to know? How does it feel? Yeah, so definitely like with my knowing or my gnosis, there are experiences. I guess I could look at the past experiences of certain places that didn't feel right to me, but were supposed to be feeling peaceful, so it's kind of like that in a sense of, and it's not always like towards the bad, but having a knowing of what your body is feeling when it's trying to feel out the truth. Okay, so, and knowing can come to you in different ways also, not just that way. Some of you all have different types of clairs that give you a knowing, right? even clairaudient. Maybe your knowing comes from having communication with spirit audibly. Sometimes through a smell, right? Clairaudience. Or even a taste, clairgustance. So in different ways, it is showing you the truth, right? Through your abilities. Trust yourself that you know what is true. All right, the mountain here. Yeah, so this is the part of peak success at the top. Other people are looking at this person here, looking up to this person. In a way, reaching the peak of your success might also be the peak lonely time. It may be the period where that's where you're hanging out, is at the top there, but there's not many people around you. So there's, of course, there's duality. There's going to be duality in your experiences, no matter what, like no matter what goal is achieved, basically. So the upside is that you're going to be exalted. You know, you're exalted by the Most High. Something that you're supposed to do, that you can be the best of the best here at the top of this mountain. It's a big achievement. And it doesn't look like the achievement is enlightenment. Transcendent. You transcended. You rose above some of the, if you could look at this mountain card as transcendence, you could say that you rose above all of these cares and concerns and worries and heavy emotions. You cleared it out of your emotional body, right? So you made room to be able to just float and transcend. Or you're like a hot air balloon that dropped the bags finally, and now you're up. Okay, anything else you want to give us from the tarot about this? Three of Wands. Let me get another one with that Three of Wands. We definitely have your expansion. This is what you're doing in the hangman position. This is what you're doing. You're focused here on a vision. And in a sense, this person knows that they're waiting on something. But what they're waiting on, they're also like completely tapped into in this now moment, as it is part of their visualization. It's part of what they saw for themselves and how they saw themselves expanding. There's this is like getting your creative spiritual fire organized, getting it organized for the expansion, for the journey ahead, perhaps even. Could be a quick rest or break for healing, a pause before the start of another big part of your journey. Temperance, Earth Angel journey. The journey of the Earth Angel. That's interesting. Like, so right when I say that, I'm being drawn to the bird. Queen of Cups. There's the Queen, the ultimate Queen here. I like the Queen of Cups because that means that you're very open and receptive at this time for whatever wants to come your way, because you're treating yourself really good. You know, she's drinking her coffee or tea in her chair and really just kind of concerned about how do I feel today? Do I feel all right? What are my emotions trying to tell me? How best can I relax into this moment? Whatever the moment and whatever the task is. How can I open up my heart to this moment? That's the Queen of Cups. And just be here to receive. Wow, we have the Knight of Cups here. Knight of Cups coming out can be talking about an unexpected offer coming your way. The Wheel of Fortune, too. An unexpected offer or something coming your way. Maybe it may be pertaining to work because I have the Eight of Pentacles down here. Or it might be like if you don't have a job every day or something like that you do, then it may be on the ordinary things in life. Remember those things that we transcend, that you transcended? May have to do with how you keep yourself busy, but I see it as being maybe an offer here. Wow, Nine of Pentacles underneath that. Big financial gain, a windfall. Wheel of Fortune is the new season, the new cycle. Certainly the Nine of Pentacles can also be a big financial win, like a windfall of money, a lump sum at one time. Looks like it's going to open up a lot more choices or avenues for you. Tell me about the new fortunate cycle happening now. Happening now, plus you have a train in that card. It says, happening now, the situation or event in question is occurring right now. What you've been waiting for. And the Eight of Pentacles here also, you know, is about us having mastery levels. So that might be about some sort of recognition for your work or what you do that's coming in with the Castle. I have pride, recognition, position, praise for achievements, ego, wealth, ancestry, antiquity, history, legacy, architecture, power, prestige, isolation, the old guard, and timeless. And maybe it's like the ending of some kind of period that was in isolation where you're just taking care of yourself. You're gaining new insight. Yeah, they really want you to evaluate your options that you have coming in. They're good. I guess I have the Yacht card here too. They're really good. The options. This could be a contract or something that you have to just kind of put on some glasses and look closer at the details. But it says review, analyze, opinion, judgment, examine, seeing clearly the fine print, estimate, closer look, and focus, check the details and awareness. And the Yacht, which is kind of like what that Nine of Pentacles is. Maybe more adventure, affluence, luxury, mobility, travel, great ease, smooth sailing, sophisticated with the wind, self-indulgent, prosperity, comfort, wealth, over the top, and extravagant. And you have the bedroom with sexual fulfillment, intimacy, sensual pleasure, love affair, sleep, contentment, leisure time, nap. What else? Retiring, oasis, dream time, astral travel, and call it a day. So you have wealth. Wealth here twice. Options. And it looks like smooth sailing to me here. Good. Just pulling from the Oracle of Genetic Gifts here. Maybe when we were talking about clairaudient, you may have, that might be a confirmation for you with clear hearing. Also have life path number 3 is on the bottom. If you resonate with that, the communicator, ruling planet Jupiter, it's talking about the people that you are networking with or that you communicate with. Or a reader, advisor, photographer, energy reader, spiritual herbalist, spiritual healer, healing rituals, and ancient wisdom. And let's get you an angel number message and wrap up your next 3 days. All right, for Cancer, their angel number. And if you need a private reading, the information is in the description box below. Just know that it is a pre-recorded video and check out. You put what you would like to know from the reading in the notes section. I have lots of master numbers here. Okay, so I have 25. I am intelligent. You have a great ability to take in and process information on both conscious and subconscious levels. Your curiosity is endless, and your desire to dive deep into a variety of subjects will bring you an immense awareness of the world. I am intelligent. Master number 33, any positive changes or projects you're considering right now will be well worth your while. Expect your power to manifest and create will be heightened. I am expanding. Yeah, 99, it's time to get to work on the realization of your soul's mission in life. You have a higher purpose in this life that is yours and only yours to fulfill. Unleash your true power. I am courageous. And 77, it is time to move on from old patterns, habits, and fears. Now is the time to walk in the direction of your biggest desire and ambition. Desires and ambitions. Now is the time to be brave and bold. I am brave. And that's what I have for you. Sending you light and love. Thanks for joining me, guys. Bye.